Well, I'm back. That was not what I expected. Everything just hung on me. Then I had to go and spend some time making sure that everything was actually working in my working for my my thing. So after validation, well, I finally got back to here. Didn't go back too far. It was right after I talked to the guy. I'm at an interesting site, which should line up. I think that is the chest I need to find. It is. I mean, there... well, the Immortal Potion, the Silver Ring, the Groschen. I mean, it's not a great amount of treasure compared to some of the other ones. Actually, compared to a lot of the other ones. At the same time, it still is a treasure chest. Is there anything else that you can find in here? Doesn't look like it. Rabbit hutch. So, or rabbit warren. When you are hunting rabbits, if you see one of those, they'll try to run into it. And if they do run into it, you basically lost them. You don't have anything you can do then. But now that that's taken care of, get on our horse. And we'll ride. And now that's a complete drop-off. You know what? I'm just gonna do this the fast way. And now it's taking a long time again. Okay.
I'm glad you stopped by.
Yeah, that's Antonia.
God grant you help.
How does life...
It'd be fine if we didn't have to sleep in hovels and... Goodbye.
Alright. Well, that takes care of that. I'm a little hungry. He's a little hungry now. Alright, that should, yeah, well, I don't have the boar, so not gonna happen anyway. Get some sleep. I think I should probably jump just put a little more into the main quest again, since now I need to find the I need to find who's working with all the copper. My reading's gotten better. Did I finish the primer yet? I have not finished the primer yet.
Look what I've got. You'll love.
Actually, because that will probably set us on the path towards the next bit. So we'll go into Sasau proper. Slowly from there. There are certain paths that he likes to take. And this is one of them where it's kind of a up. No. Okay. One other place. Do I slow down? No. I have gone through the entire run, the entire distance unmolested. It's only taking me 4 hours to get there. Now, I think I've talked about the scale of the map before. And I've added some real life distances. Like the difference between Rate and Talmberg is about 5 to 6 kilometers. So if you really look at the distances, you're probably looking at no more than like, what, a 12 by 12 kilometer map. Maybe a bit more, maybe a bit less. But now, Master Ota.
God, you look terrible. Did someone...
What can you tell me about?
Depends which ones you mean. In the town, there's Mikesh. He's a decent man and an honest craftsman. And in the yard by the monastery, there's Zach. There's not many good words I can say about him.
Tell me something about Mikesh.
Like I said, he's an honest craftsman, which isn't something you can say about every blacksmith in town.
What about the monastery blacksmith, Zach?
Well, him and me don't exactly see eye to eye. He wanted to buy my business, but I turned him down. Ever since then, he hasn't had a good word to say about me.
That'll be all. Thank you. Do you make anything out of copper, Master?
I do a bit of Damascene decor sometimes. Why do you ask?
I'm looking for someone who could do me some copper sheets.
Well, that's pretty rough and ready work. I wouldn't waste my time with it. But go and ask Zach from the craftsman's yard by the monastery. He's bought up all the copper to be had around here anyway.
God be with you.
From France, and pieces of cloth all the way from the...
I can't remember. I think this
Jesus
guy...
Christ.
Pretty sure this guy has a map. No, he doesn't. I got the speech book already. He does have a treasure map. No. Means I've already read it. Okay. Here's the trader. Here's the guard. I do like how they have like the Waffenfrau, the Basically, they're serving a similar purpose as like a tabard or surcoat or anything like that, where it's denoting allegiance. And I do like that you can find them for pretty much all the local towns, including Skalitz. Even though Skalitz no longer exists.
Greetings, good night.
Do you ever work with copper?
No, and even if I wanted to, I couldn't. Zach from the monastery craftsman's yard has bought out all the copper.
What can you tell me?
There's too many of us, I'll tell you that for free. This is only a small... And then, apart from me...
Can you tell me something?
Well now, there's a master to look up to. He's
If you don't mind my asking, what?
the same as draws all reasonable people. He's enjoying the peace and quiet.
What are Zach and...
Zach had his boy Vitus trained as an armourer in Cutton, except that Otter's a proud man. How would it have looked? A master armourer giving way to a... And they've been arguing ever since. Well, Zach mostly. He badmouths Otter every chance he gets.
That will be all.
Good luck then.
Alright. Everybody's saying Zach bought it all, so we'll go talk to Zach.
Yeah.
I'm gonna... grasses and herbs too. I can actually use that.
Yeah.
God grant you health. How may I help you?
Do you work any copper here, Master Blacksmith?
Why do you ask?
I'd want to commission you to make something.
Then you best go elsewhere. I never use copper.
That's not what I heard.
What?
I was told in town that you bought all the other blacksmiths' copper.
I'm being made a fool of yet again, it seems. Anything else? I still have work to do.
So back to that...
What?
Aha.
May the Lord watch over you.
Let's go. So...
Yeah.
Everybody else says he bought up the copper, so he has. Now, what we need to do... Ulrich in here? Yeah, Ulrich is in here.
So, what did Master
I consulted him and we definitely...
tell me more?
Master Fafar found out they need copper sheets for the core of the coins and quicksilver for the helmet.
I see.
Exactly. That's why I'm in...
Yes, that is good. Yesterday, I heard people from the...
I see. That's certain.
You said they use quicksilver. There is a painter lodging here who is painting the...
Well, that's something to follow up at.
Our fresco painter is right out here.
My pleasure.
I'm honored that you should come to me.
I hear you've had some problems with the supply of quicksilver.
Problems? I should say so. For the third time this month, they've told me they've none. There's no quicksilver to be had, they said.
And And who exactly are you talking about? Who's holding back the goods on you?
The monastery overseer, or his assistant, more like.
So what did the overseer have to say to you?
Nothing. Apparently he doesn't deal in such trifles. Leaves it all to his assistant, the pompous git.
What do you need quicksilver?
I don't. They do. To mix up the red pigment for me. I'm painting the church anew.
Not really.
Then be glad you can't. My eyes are...
That's all I need to know.
Ah. But when you care to buy something before you go, or play a game, I really need some money.
Why not?
Oh, and he has a drinking book.
Ale!
Nice. I used to think it's a drinking book. And treasure 3, where is that? Oh, okay, it's at another dilapidated house out in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah!
Something you're looking for here? Is someone there?
Overseer's hand. There we go.
I hope I can be of help to you, Knight.
Do you have any quicksilver in stock?
Who's asking?
I'm here on behalf of the master fresco painter. He said you sent him away empty-handed 3 times already.
Then I don't have any.
That sounds almost as if you don't want to sell it to me.
It's not that I don't want to. It's that I can't.
Let's see. 12, 14. I mean, I could.
Bollocks. Tell me this instant what you've done with the goods.
Nothing! And I'd advise you to calm down. We're on hallowed ground.
You're a fine one to speak of hallowed ground, a lying thief in monastic robes. What next? A whore dressed as a nun?
This is blasphemy!
I'll give you blasphemy. I'm sure you know what our Lord did to the money changers in the temple.
What do you mean? You're not going to hurt me, are you?
Tell me what's going on here and I won't have a reason to.
Jesus. But I didn't know anything about any counterfeiting.
For your sake, I hope that's true. Now tell me what's been going on.
I swear, I wouldn't normally do anything like that.
Get to the point.
They came for me at noon. Directly to the office. The overseer was somewhere on his rounds. Some night, it was. Without a crest. Armed. He called himself Sir Jezek, and he had a lackey with him called Rapota, a scruffy fellow with a yellow cape. Always whistling he was. They told me they wanted all the quicksilver we order for the monastery. Of course, I told him that wouldn't be possible.
And then what? Did they threaten you?
Not at first. They tried to bribe me, and when I refused, they started threatening.
How did you hand it over to them?
I take it up the hill behind the monastery here. There's a big tree there with a small chapel underneath. Sometimes Rapota is there waiting for me. If not, I leave it there.
What did they threaten you with?
They said they know people in the monastery. That they'd have me thrown out and beaten for stealing.
And you had been stealing? I mean, before then?
You know how it is. I work my fingers to the bone and they pay me a pittance.
So they knew about you?
Yes, they knew my name, everything.
Very well.
Take care now.
The overseer. Oh, you know what? I'm gonna check that. there is... Okay. Brother Elias. Okay.
I heard you had a fight with Fritz and Matthew.
Heathens.
So it was you they fought with?
Yes, it was me. And I hope I'll never have to see those wastrels again.
They deserve to be ousted, but the debt? How are they ever going to pay it?
I really don't care. Let them live in penury. Brutes.
I'm surprised you see it that way. They only talk about you with respect.
Really? Them?
Of course. They said you fight like a bull. And they hope you'll have a beer with them sometime again.
Well, definitely. Men will fight sometimes. I'm sure we'll settle this debt somehow. Good luck to you.
That's easy enough. Okay, let's see. I could use some more food. We'll go talk with Master Fafar because he's here. Master... Where is Master Fafar? Oh, he's probably at the... Like, where is he? Oh, he's probably over at the bailiffs.
Yeah. Yeah.
Our Lord's
God bless you. What troubles you?
You look different, Master.
So as to fit in. I don't want it known that I'm in town.
Right.
So what have you found out so far?
I found out where they get their quicksilver. You were right, it was the monastery.
It was the only logical explanation.
It changed hands on the hill behind the monastery.
Have you been there to have a look around?
Not yet.
Maybe it would be worth the time.
I'll go and see.
Have you found out who's behind it?
Someone called Rapita.
Not much, but it's a start. At least it's not a common name. Listen, Henry, I had another thought on the way here. Those counterfeiters have to have a punch die to make the fake coins.
Yes, of course.
That's sophisticated work. There's a man I know who works at the monastery yard. Master engraver Jerome of Silesia.
You don't suppose that he's...
No, not that, God forbid. I know him well. He'd never do anything like that. But he runs an engraving workshop, so he might have heard something.
Very well, I'll ask him.
But ask with tact. I don't want him getting offended. And I prefer you not to mention me at all.
I'll try to think of something. That's all.
Take care.
bones of Saint Thomas.
Yeah.
Swordsmith. Didn't ask him before, but might as well ask him now.
I am honored that
He doesn't even give you blacksmith. I mean, what the heck? He doesn't even give you a blacksmithing talks. It's like, he's a swordsmith. He knows blacksmithing. He knows a very specialized form of blacksmithing. There we go. Master Jerome.
I hope I can be of some humble service to you.
How goes the work, Master?
Getting there, getting there. You need something, my boy?
You've got quite a large workshop, Master. You don't do all the work alone, surely?
I'm usually here with my apprentice, Florian. Of course, by simple observation, you'll note that this is not currently the case, and I'm here alone. Which means that either I'm a liar or something out of the ordinary has occurred.
I see.
He shares the fate of the pharaohs for today, the fifth scourge of Egypt.
Jesus Christ.
Do remain calm. I'm quite certain the plague from which Florian is suffering wasn't a judgment.
What's he like?
I'm afraid that his exuberant youth has taken it.
I don't really know what you mean.
Recently, for example, he told me that someone was following him. And the very next... In any case, why the...
Something like that.
May I ask?
I have a message for him.
A message? Who would... About your question, you'll find him at home.
Ah. Does Florian have...
A man such as he certainly owes money at every turn, and the parents of local girls are undoubtedly displeased with his attempts to propagate. However, most recently it was that fury from the baths who accosted...
A woman from the bath?
The harpy nearly tore all Florian's hair out. I don't...
Do you have any idea?
She was screaming about some girl, some flighty bath maid, Esther. I would say that Florian had felt the joys of spring.
What are you doing here, anyway?
You're in an engraver's shop, my boy. We're engraving, of course.
Yeah, but engraving what? And what's it used for?
Oh, we engrave wood and stone as well as metal. Here in the monastery, it's mostly about decoration.
Thank you.
Goodbye.
All right, so we got to go find Florian. Go talk to Esther first.
Yeah.
A lot of running around for this quest. Even when I'm done in here, I'm going to have more running around to do. Knock myself on my butt.
Yeah.
Honestly, I think I'm going to go. I'll talk to Esther, but I'll also get myself cleaned. It's a wash trough right there. Oh, Jesus. Okay, there we go.
Greetings.
I hear you're at odds.
At odds? I'll give you at odds. It's that sod's...
What exactly happened?
This man came in wanting a bath, and Esther with it. She doesn't normally offer that, and suddenly I hear screams, so I run.
I'm sorry they took her, but what exactly...
They shouted at me to tell Florian.
I assume that Flori...
You know village girls. They don't give much of a choice. Every other knave has a turnip for a brain, and if they don't, they're relatives. And then some young dandy turns up who writes her little poems. What's the poor girl?
What did the bailiff make of it?
Don't even get me started on that. He's...
How's that then?
He wouldn't tell me to my face, of course. But people he...
It sounds like you were close.
I loved her like my very own. She came to me as an orphan, like a...
Where can I find...
He works in the engraver's workshop at the monastery craftsman's yard. And if he's not...
I'd like to know more...
Goodbye.
Yeah!
I hope I can be of help to you, Knight.
You look quite...
What?
My name's Henry, and I'm...
And what do you want from...
Straight to the point then? All right. I've been investigating counterfeit money, and the trail led me straight to you. Does the name Rapiter mean anything to you? Don't bother. I know you know him. You make the punch dies for the counterfeiters. How do you hand them over? Do you know where their workshop is?
I can't say anything. I'll deny everything and you've got nothing on me. No evidence, just accusations.
It's got something to do with that girl, hasn't it?
How do you know?
That doesn't matter.
No, I suppose not. I didn't want to get involved, I swear. Those bastards kidnapped Esther. If I don't cooperate, they'll kill her.
Who is Esther?
My girl, of course. That scum took her right out of the bathhouse.
I'm sorry about that.
Me too. Listen, I'll tell you everything, I promise. But only if I know that Esther's safe.
What, so I'm to go searching for her in the woods?
I know where they're keeping her, but nobody will help me. And what can puny little me do faced with those strapping great villains?
Very well. I'll bring back your Esther.
Really?
Yes, but then you have to tell me everything.
I will. I swear to God Almighty. Please, just bring her back to me. Nothing else matters.
Where are they keeping her?
In the Skalitz Hills. There are some abandoned cottages around the mines. That's where I saw her last. They took me there when I said they had to let me speak to her.
All right. I'll go there and try and think of something.
You're my saviour.
Don't get your hopes up. Anything could happen.
Take care.
All right. More running around. All right. Yep.
Yeah.
We go take care of some things and then call it quits. At the very least, I want to do the scouting and rescue Esther.
Yeah. Why are you just...
Why not? People just do not appreciate...
Does the name
Rapota, you say?
Look, you little jester. I'm investigating a crime against the king on the direct...
Hang on. What's all this? I'm just keeping an eye on things. When a wagon comes in...
See? That... Where's Rapper?
I don't know. He's been staying in town lately. He hardly ever shows up here.
Who comes to fetch them?
I don't know. Some people...
Bit of friendly advice. You're wasting your time here. Rapper's Scott.
What? Damn it. Now what? In any case, thanks for...
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's go get us some treasure. Okay, there we go. There we go. Let's see, that is this one, I think? Yep. Put that back on, so that and that. Storage. Here we go. Very faint path. Try going up this way first. Deer hunting spot. Always nice to know there's one here. Don't know if I'd have this much trouble in real life trying to find the house. Just simply because I don't think it would be. There's a lot of things that are really, really tight, which I don't think would be. Can I get off the damn horse? We'll look around. We'll do some more running around and looking. See if we can find that path again. I mean, it's pretty faint. But it does go this way. Not here. Let's double check that map. Okay, it's up on the hill. Look for clearing, flat space. Very overgrown. Oh, I'm back here. If I really wanted to do some hunting, I could. Do I move further down? Do I come back more? It's gotta be further down. I haven't found anything. I've been running around here the whole time. Ah, that's a lot farther along than I thought. Interesting sight. And the lock is too difficult. Dang it. Okay, let's see where I am. Okay, I'm right along here. Now I need to go up to there. So I'm going to need to... I need to get my lock picking up. Do I have a potion to make me better at thieving? No, being thievy. Nope, I do not. I should remember to grab one. Or a few. Wait. Do I have? Married, Bean, Bard. Nope. I do not have the correct one.
Yeah.
I'll just have to go and find one eventually. In the meantime, we'll head up this road on the way back up to where the girl's being held.
Yeah.
This is another place where you get ambushed a lot when you're going through the thing. All of a sudden it's going to be like, oh look, there's something in the way, or there's people fighting, or
what's going on there? Who's there?
Well now, look what's come crawling out from under some rock. What? You whoreson!
oh.
Take that! What's the matter?
You.
Stop! Christ!
bandits. You. Okay, let's see. Marigold, Russian, leather gloves.
Where is that dog? Oh, he's run off. I hope he comes back.
What's that? Well, I never.
Oh well, I guess he doesn't want to fight. Somebody who actually is smart enough to understand that maybe he shouldn't be fighting. Did I already go past the flag? I'm going a completely different way. Oh, but might as well cross. And I think this is it's a switchback.
Yeah.
Alright, so that other treasure map shows a little house along this road. I think it's right back over here. Yep. Grave. Ooh, Madame Mercurius. Oh my. Well, place you can stop off and sleep. Alright, we'll go find Esther. We will rescue her.
Yeah.
And then we'll call it quits. next turn.
What's going on? You're in the wrong place at the wrong time. Raise the alarm! Watch out!
Gone weak at the knees.
2 arms! Get over here! Fuck!
I'm gonna enjoy this. You'll get what for?
Esther? She must be in the little house here.
I'll do anything.
They won't hurt you now.
However did you find me?
Florian told me where they took you.
I'm a fool. I thought he was just a dandy, God knows why. And it turns out he's a villain in league with thieves. And a coward too. This whole time he knew where I was.
You're right. If I were him, nothing could have stopped me coming for you.
Exactly. What a pathetic coward. We should probably set off.
I'll go with you. I'd hate to lose you on the way.
Oh well, I guess I don't get to loot them. That's okay.
You want something from me, do you?
Don't know why I ended up there. Alright.
I hope I can be of some humble service to you.
I found that Esther of yours.
I know! Back already. How can I ever thank you?
By telling me all about the goings-on with Rapita.
They found me in the tavern one evening. Caught me when I went to the ship pile. They started to badger me about working for them.
They?
Yes, Rapita. And a night they called Sir Jezek.
And then what?
They explained what they wanted from me, and I told them to sod off.
I'm guessing that didn't go down too well.
It wasn't all that bad. They just threw me on the dung heap and left. I thought it was just a drunkard's joke. But then they took Esther.
Where will I find Rapita?
He's usually wherever I am.
What does that mean?
He watches me. Everywhere I go. And when I'm at home, he sits on the bench in the square, watching my house.
So he's there now?
Hard to say.
All right. At least I know where to...
Why?
Because we have to lure him out.
I have my doubt.
Why didn't you tell anyone?
At first, I took it for a bad joke.
I suppose I better go.
Good luck. See you later.
I'll be back in 2 shapes.
It's about time the Lord did something about it.
God grant you. See you later.
Yeah, take it in. I wonder what happens if I tell Tobias about it. Mm.
Greetings. God be with
No, I just have to wait. That is most annoying. He just sits on a bench watching. He looks like a baker. He is a baker. The square.
It's hard to resist.
The bailiff.
You'll not find better meat anywhere.
Father Fabian.
Here.
Maybe the alehouse maid knows where Rapata is.
My humble... God be with you.
Nope. You know what? Let's play a dice game.
Fancy throwing a...
He doesn't want to throw a whole lot.
Why, oh, why did I ever agree to this? I'll lose my shirt again.
Grab the 2 5s, and we'll call that good. That's 300, that's not bad. He's already got 400, so...
I shouldn't have pushed it.
I'll be right back with that.
You know what? I'll just take the 600 and I'll be happy.
We'll see.
Okay, he's got a good scoring run going on this time. he's going to call it there.
That'll do me.
Oh, yeah, he's keeping up with me. We'll just take the 1, score and roll again. Ooh, 3 6s. Another 800.
That's it.
Yeah, straight. Nice.
Should I? Shouldn't I? No, I daren't.
Let's see what we can get. This is... Try one more
come
time.
on. It's time I had a throw.
Yeah, it is. I just didn't get much luck on those. Uh-oh. I think he's going to win this round.
Come on. It's time I had a throw.
Next time you get a throw, you're going
Use
to
your
win.
head, man. You'll lose everything.
I can only hope he has a plus right off the bat.
We'll see.
Okay, so Mark, Elijah, Charlatan, Bailiff, the market. I mean, I guess this is supposed to be the market square.
Look what I've got. You'll love.
The townsman.
What in the...
Fabric and thread. If the bandits stole them, I'll have nothing to wear for going to sleep.
Now, nothing's happening right now, so I'm going to get some sleep. Go back to it tomorrow. Go back to it the next day in game. But I'm gonna say in the meantime, I'm gonna call it for tonight. So all of you have a good night. I hope to see you again, and thank you for coming. Good night.